Oh God. Say less. Yo. What's up with y'all, man? Today we gonna get into candlesticks. So I got everything drew out. I'm gonna teach y'all the candlesticks one on one. So on the left we have a bullish candlestick, which would be a green candlestick, and on the right we have a bearish candlestick, which would be a red candlestick. Candlesticks are the story of trading. It's what you watch. It's what you watch on the 1 minute, the 5 minute, the hour, the etc. You can't even see all that right now, but I got this drawn out, so we're gonna go over it from start to finish. Let's get right into it. A bullish candle, when we're talking bullish orders, when we're talking bullish lingo, we saying buy, we're saying long, and we're saying up. If you look over here on the right, you see where it says buy +1 market. If we wanted to market to go up, if we're predicting the market going up, bullish, what we click? A buy. We put in a buy order. If we wanted to market to go down, bearish, you see sell, short, down, all that. That's bearish lingo. So if we wanted to market to go down, we would get put in a sell order. Basically, when we're trading, we want to predict the next story of the candles. We want to not it's not gambling, it's technical analysis and using the edge to get to where you want to be. And the candle bodies and the candlesticks will tell you all you need to do about that. And plus other confluences, of course. Don't just take one video and think, oh, I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm training, because you don't. It's going to take months to learn this shit. Damn near years. I'm not even a full expert at it. So let's get right back into it. The body part of the candle is a candle body. You really want to pay attention to candle body closures, because candle body closures will tell you the story of the candle. And we'll get into that a little later. Right here on the left, we have a bullish candle body. That is the solid part of the candle. That's not the wicks. That is the solid part of the candle. And then over here on the right, we have a bearish candle body. Solid part of the wick. From here to here. Candle bodies are more important than wick closures. You hear me? Candle bodies are more important than wick closures. And now, I'm going to tell you why. Right here on the left, we have a top wick. That's the highest price point price went during this candle body. So price can literally push up and then close back down here, which will be the top. The top of the candle is always the closure of the candle, and the bottom will be the open of it. You hear me? The top of the candle is the closure, and the bottom will be the open of the candle. So at the top, we pushed up and we came back down. So we have a top wick. That's the highest price that your candle went. And then on the right, we have a bottom wick. So that means price opened up here, bang, push, but close all the way up here. And we created this bottom wick. This is the lowest price point that price went. Let's go look at this on the real chart. You see this right here? Bang, candle open, went all the way down. This is a closure of the candle. But this is a whole bottom wick. This is a whole bottom wick. This is not a candle body, so this is not really good confirmation. I have an internal level marked out. This is Asia lows and London lows. We'll get into that a complete another day, but I only want y'all focusing on candle bodies. As you can see, we got a strong what? What kind of candle body is this? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A strong bullish candle body. There you go. Over here we got a what? Strong what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got a strong bearish candle body. So when we're trading, you don't want to just look at one candle on a 1 minute and be like, oh, that's a strong push. I'm ready to enter. You want to let your story play out, because you see that I'm up 962 today, which we'll get later. We'll get into this like really later on my trade recap. I end up hitting this long right here, but if I was looking at just one candle, I would have seen this red candle and got stopped out. But I waited and let my story play out and paid attention to the other candles. Strong body closure. We got a weak look. We're gonna get into this. When we have a weak body of a candle and strong wicks, that means it's a doji. That means whatever color that candle is, that side of the momentum is losing power. So right here, we got a bang, strong bearish candle, strong bullish candle, a doji bearish candle. What does that mean? The bearish momentum is losing. We're losing bearish momentum. Bang, bang, bang. Price delivers higher. Let the stories play out. Strong bullish, strong bearish. They bang, bang, bang. Higher highs, higher lows. Higher highs, higher lows. What is that? Uptrend. Use all your confluences together to pair a trade. You never want to just enter off of one thing alone. Let's go back to the hourly. Now that we back on our candle bodies, I really want y'all, when we going through and doing our homework today, I want y'all to go through, find examples of strong bullish candles and strong bearish and dojis. That's the short bodies with the wicks. So find candles strong bullish, strong bearish, and find bullish momentum, bullish doji candles that's losing momentum on the buy side. And I want y'all to find bearish momentum candles. Bearish doji candles that's losing momentum on the sell side. I'm sorry, I'm really chopping up the speaking today, y'all. Tripping. But yeah, that's our homework today. 5 examples of both. And then on the second half of this video, we're going to go over my trade recap. And I'm going to show y'all how I won 962. I don't think I have a recording, but I will tell y'all. Maybe just stop right. All right. Let's go. How y'all boys doing today? Trade recap. And I'm going to drop some sauce. So I'm going to teach y'all what to do to even start practicing trading. And I'm going to give y'all a little beginner strategy that I use. Super dumb, easy, super simple. But I don't want y'all to be dependent on this because the win rate's not high. It's just something you can use to win a little extra chicken. So first, to set up your trading, you want to get on Top Step. Not Top Step. You want to get on tradingview.com. What we trade is called the indices. Major indices, we trade NQ, the NASDAQ 100. And then you're going to go to full chart. Bang. Right here, you see we on the NQ chart. It is 3:39, so market about to close, so it's no real movement. And you're going to be a little delayed on TradingView just because you didn't pay for live market like data. So it's not, you're 10 minutes delayed, but this is just you practicing. I want y'all to remember that. Just practice. So when you want to start practicing, let's find this. Let's go to your trading panel. Click trading panel, and you want to click paper trading and connect paper trading. You see, I already been practicing. I made 1,700 paper trading so far. And then let's close this back. So if you did want to start practicing trading, now you can practice all that I taught you: fair value gaps, looking at candlesticks, paying attention to the charts, just overall looking at patterns and starting to get yourself familiar at day trading. Because at the end of the day, no matter how much you learn, if you don't do it and get experience, you're never going to be good at it, because it takes experience and it takes time to learn. And that's how y'all practice trading. Now that we all TradingView, and we're about to get on Top Step, and we're going to go over my trade recap plus a little beginner strategy. Today is January 26th. I caught a long at 9 this morning, 9:30. You never want to trade before market liquidity come in. I trade New York sessions, so I wait till 9:30 to start trading. I caught a long at like 9:45, 9 something, somewhere around there, around that time. But here we go. I caught this up leg right here to make 962 on one contract. I should have been more patient because I definitely would have made more. Wait, hold on. Something ain't adding up. Nope, wrong day, y'all. I caught this long over here. I'm like, dang, that's just kind of how I caught this long over here. Yep, right around this time. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, beginner strategy. So you want to get on a 15-minute time frame. I always use the 9:15 candle. Some people say use the 9:30, but after 9:30, the volatility, look, pretty much gone. So I use the 9:15, 15-minute candle. But you got to be paying attention. You got to be alert because it move. If you know, it move. You mark the high and the low of the 15-minute candle. Scale down to the 5. As soon as you get a candle body close, out of this range, candle body. Remember, candle body. We just talked about this today. As soon as you get a candle body close, you want to enter your trade, long or short, bang. I entered the long, price ran up. And my TP was a little
a little shorter than this. I look, he could have waited and definitely made. I think my TP was right below here, and I made 962 on one contract. If I would have just held, I would have easily made 1,500 today. So it works sometimes, but this is not an everyday thing. It only work on like days where it's little to no news at all. If you ask me, we can find another example. Here we go right here. 915 candle. Mark at the high. Mark at the low. As soon as we get a candle body close above. Hold on. I'm still in 5 minutes. That's fine. It's the high. Just the low down here. And then we scale down to the 5 minute. This is the only part I hate about doing this. Candle body close below, bang. What did price do? Price fell all the way down here. This would have been the whole move you would have caught. All from here. My favorite retracement. You'd have caught from here. If you waited a little bit, you would have caught from here to here. That's a big move. And then I'll show you one more example, just to prove to y'all that it still works. And this is what I do sometimes. Here we go. 9:15. So prime example right here. Let's go to the 15 minute. High. Low. You put your stop loss below these lows right here. This should be your stop loss right here. Bang, bang, bang. What did price do? Price rally. Big move you would have caught all day. You'd have held this trade to what? 10:45. It's not even barely an hour. You'd have held that trade for almost an hour. You'd have had. So that's pretty much it. That's my trade recap. This is my second time shooting it, and I really hope it fucking recorded this time. So I'll holler at y'all boys. Y'all have a good day. Let me know if y'all need anything. Tap in with me on TikTok.